There comes a quiet moment at the end of the day, often just before we settle into bed, when the weight of our legs reminds us of the long journey they've carried us through. And for many seniors, that moment brings a familiar worry about waking up with that dull, aching pain that seems to cling to the calves, the knees, or the lower legs before the morning even begins. And it's in that tender space, between hope and discomfort, that I want to speak to you gently tonight, because you're not alone. If you found yourself dreading those first steps out of bed, wondering why simple movement has become a small battle, or why the legs that once carried you so confidently now feel tight, heavy, or unwilling to cooperate, and it can feel discouraging, even frightening, to face that pain day after day, especially when all you want is to move freely and greet the morning with a sense of ease instead of a reminder of growing older. But I want you to take a slow, deep breath with me, because tonight we're going to talk about something simple, something soothing, that may help you wake with less tension, less stiffness, and more comfort than you've felt in quite some time. You see, many times that nagging morning leg pain is not caused by anything dramatic or alarming, but rather by the quiet tightening of the muscles during the night, when we stay in one position for hours and blood flow naturally slows, allowing small pockets of stiffness, inflammation, and nerve sensitivity to build up without us even noticing. And as we age, the connective tissues in the legs lose some of their elasticity, which makes them less forgiving after long periods of stillness. And that's why you may wake up feeling like your legs need time, sometimes too much time, before they loosen and allow you to move comfortably again. Isn't your fault. It isn't a failure of your body. It's simply the way our muscles and circulation respond to the passing of years, gently reminding us to care for ourselves a little differently now. And that brings me to something soft, comforting, and wonderfully simple. One nightly habit that many seniors have found surprisingly helpful, not because it's dramatic or expensive, but because it supports the natural systems your body already relies on, especially those that influence blood flow and muscle relaxation. The warm towel leg wrap. It may sound almost too basic at first, but there is a quiet wisdom in warmth, especially when it is applied gently to tired muscles at the end of the day, and this small act can encourage better circulation, reduce nighttime tightening, and help the legs release the tension they've been gathering throughout the day. To try it, take a clean towel, something soft and comfortable, and soak it in warm water, not hot, just pleasantly warm, the kind of warmth that makes your hands relax the moment you touch it. Then wring it out until it's damp but not dripping. Sit comfortably on the edge of your bed or in a supportive chair. Place your feet flat on the ground, and wrap the towel around your lower legs, one at a time, from just below the knee down toward the ankle. Hold it there gently for 5 to 7 minutes on each leg, letting the heat slowly seep into the muscles, easing the tightness in the calves, softening the stiffness around the shins, and inviting the tissues to relax after carrying your weight all day. If you prefer, you can do both legs at once using 2 towels, but one is enough. And while you sit there, take a few slow breaths, allowing your entire body to settle, because this is as much about calming the nervous system as it is about soothing the muscles. After you're done, pat your legs dry and massage them lightly from bottom to top, using gentle upward strokes to encourage circulation toward the heart. This simple routine helps your legs transition into rest with more softness and less strain, and when repeated nightly, many seniors notice that the morning stiffness becomes milder, the early aches fade more quickly, and in some cases, the pain becomes barely noticeable at all. The improvement often feels subtle at first. Maybe you wake up and realize your legs don't feel as heavy, or the sharpness in the calves is now just a whisper instead of shout. But over time you may find that standing up from bed requires less bracing, that your balance feels steadier, and that your morning walk, whether it's down the hallway or out to the garden, feels smoother and more welcoming. You may even notice a gentle warmth in your legs when you wake, a sign that blood has been flowing more freely during the night, feeding the muscles, reducing the buildup of tension, and helping the body repair itself the way it quietly wishes to. And what a comforting feeling that is, to know your body is still capable of healing, still capable of responding, still capable of finding ease when given a little care. This nightly warm wrap becomes more than a routine. It becomes a moment of kindness you offer yourself, a moment where you acknowledge the years your legs have carried you, the miles they've walked, the burdens they've lifted, and you give them exactly what they need to continue supporting you with a little less pain and a little more grace. And as you continue this gentle habit night after night, I want you to hold onto the hope that your mornings can feel lighter, that your steps can feel steadier, and that your body, even now, is still listening, still adapting, still wanting to move with comfort. So as you prepare for sleep tonight, let this small act be a reminder that healing doesn't always come in grand gestures. Sometimes it comes in warm towels, quiet minutes, and the willingness to believe that tomorrow can feel just a little bit better. And if you wake in the morning and notice even the slightest improvement, take a moment to feel grateful, not just for the relief, but for your resilience, your patience, and the simple truth that caring for yourself with tenderness can change the way you greet the dawn, one gentle morning at a time.